Once upon a time in the bustling city of Bhubaneswar, Odisha, lived a young man named Rohan. Rohan was an ambitious individual, full of dreams and aspirations, but often found himself struggling with procrastination and a lack of direction. He would wake up late, feeling rushed and unprepared to face the day, which usually led to a cycle of missed opportunities and unfulfilled tasks. One particularly dreary morning, after hitting the snooze button multiple times, Rohan finally dragged himself out of bed. As he scrolled through his phone trying to shake off the lingering sleepiness, he stumbled upon a YouTube video titled Morning Motivation, Wisdom for a Productive Day. Intrigued by the title, he clicked play. The video featured snippets of inspiring speeches and motivational talks, set against a backdrop of serene sunrises and people actively pursuing their goals. The underlying message resonated deeply with Rohan. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. It emphasized the importance of waking up with intention, cultivating a positive mindset, and seizing the early hours to work towards one's ambitions. As the video progressed, Rohan found himself captivated by the wisdom being shared. He learned about the power of setting clear goals, breaking them down into manageable tasks, and tackling the most important ones during the peak energy hours of the morning. The speakers highlighted the benefits of incorporating mindfulness practices, light exercise, and a healthy breakfast into the morning routine to boost both physical and mental well-being. One particular quote struck a chord with Rohan. "The sun rises whether you are awake or not. But if you are awake, you have the opportunity to witness it, to feel its warmth, and to harness its energy." This simple yet profound statement made him realize the countless opportunities he had been missing by sleeping in. Inspired and motivated, Rohan decided to make a change. The next morning, he set his alarm an hour earlier than usual. It wasn't easy to resist the urge to hit snooze, but the memory of the motivational video and his newfound resolve kept him going. He slowly got out of bed and walked to his window. The city was just beginning to stir, and the soft hues of dawn painted the sky with a sense of calm and possibility. Rohan started his day with a few minutes of quiet contemplation, focusing on his goals for the day and visualizing their successful completion. He then did some light stretching to energize his body. Skipping his usual sugary cereal, he prepared a healthy breakfast of fruit and yogurt, feeling a sense of nourishment and care for his well-being. With his mind clear and his body energized, Rohan sat down at his desk. He had a pressing work assignment that had been looming over him for days. Usually, he would have procrastinated, feeling overwhelmed by the task. But this morning was different. He felt a sense of focus and clarity he hadn't experienced before. He broke down the assignment into smaller steps and started working on the first one. To his surprise, he found himself making steady progress, his concentration unbroken by the usual distractions. As the morning hours passed, Rohan continued to work diligently, fueled by his positive start and the sense of accomplishment he felt with each completed task. He even found time to engage in a hobby he had been neglecting, reading a book on personal development. He noticed a significant difference in his energy levels and overall mood throughout the day. He felt more proactive, less stressed, and more in control of his time. The feeling of being constantly rushed had dissipated, replaced by a sense of calm efficiency. This newfound routine wasn't always easy to maintain. There were days when the temptation to sleep in was strong, and old habits threatened to creep back in. However, Rohan would remind himself of the positive changes he had experienced and the wisdom he had gained from the morning motivation video. He understood that building a new habit takes time and consistency, and he was determined to persevere. Slowly but surely, waking up early and embracing a productive morning routine became an integral part of Rohan's life. He started achieving his goals more consistently, his productivity at work increased, and he found more time for his hobbies and personal growth. His friends and family noticed a positive transformation in him. He was more energetic, focused, and happier. Rohan realized that the morning motivation video had not just provided him with temporary inspiration, but had sparked a fundamental shift in his mindset and habits. He learned that the early hours of the day are a precious gift, an opportunity to invest in oneself and lay the foundation for a successful and fulfilling life. Years later, Rohan, now a successful entrepreneur, often reflected on the day he stumbled upon that motivational video. He understood that true success wasn't just about talent or luck, but about the small, consistent choices we make each day, starting with how we choose to begin our mornings. And in the bustling city of Bhubaneswar, Rohan's story became a quiet testament to the transformative power of a motivated morning and the wisdom that guides us towards a more productive and purposeful life. He often shared his experience with others, encouraging them to embrace the dawn and unlock their own potential, one early morning at a time. He knew that the journey of 1,000 miles truly begins with the first deliberate step taken in the quiet hours before the world fully awakens. And that step, for him, was inspired by a simple message: morning motivation, wisdom for a productive day.